Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the College Football 25 Dynasty. We are here with the Tulsa Hurricanes, and today we go against the Army Black Knights, and today we're also going through the bye week where we check up on some recruiting. And this game is a total disaster, as you guys can see. This is what I mean when I didn't show you those three games. This is how the audio was. I mean, not the audio. Audio's fine. The video was choppy like this, but we're still going to show a few plays, and by a few plays I mean it's 37 in the first quarter. Francis back to pass. Francis finds Anthony Watkins, and Watkins is able to get a first down on a play. And now it's 2nd and 7. Watkins with the handoff. Hawkins going left, and Watkins gets another first down, and Tulsa gets a field goal on that drive. And you can see it's just so choppy again. This is just a disaster against Army. 3rd and 9 now, and Army back to pass, and you can't see what's going on here. And you can see it's 3-0 now. This is another drive by Tulsa, and we do squeeze that one into Camden Benjamin, and it is a Tulsa touchdown. But again, the video is all choppy here. Now it's Army in the second quarter now, driving down the field. 1st and 10, ball on the 21-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to pitch it to his running back, and that is a Army touchdown. And that brings the score to 10-7. We're going to end it there. We lost. We lost this game 25-10. We could not stop the run. Guys, see, we barely were able to run the ball. We rarely were able to do anything on the air. It was a bad game for us, but at least you guys can see the stats. Miles Jackson led us in tackles with 3 tackles for a loss. Gavin Potter 7 tackles, 1 for a loss. Jack Marcheselli 6 tackles, 2 for a loss. And Owen Otrosky 5 tackles, 2 for a loss, and a sack. This is just like, you can see how it's even a little choppy here, as you guys can see. So it's just like there was no point in showing you guys the game, but I will show the stats. And we go to Army stats, right here. Bryson Daly actually threw the ball 20 times, got a touchdown. Kanye Udo, Bryson Daly, and Tyra Robinson all, you know, just, it was pretty much Kanye Udo and Tyra Robinson that ran all over us. Here's their receiving stats. As you can, they barely got receiving yards as well, even though he threw the ball for us 20 times and got a touchdown out of it. And their defense was all over the place. Caleb Fortner all over the place. Larkin all over the place. It's just, like I said, you can see it was even choppy here. I know I said I think I fixed it in the last video. Obviously that was not true. However, I do think I got a fix for it now. I think we're still working on it. And this is like, I know I never had issues with this before. This, you guys go through the recruiting. This is our #1 recruit, 4-star running back Damar Bassey. It'll be him and Bill Jackson next year. Or maybe Bassey gets a maybe Bassey sits out. Who knows? SMU is gaining on us for Brady LaFell, somebody who I really liked. It's tough. Well, we're gonna add DM the player to try to max out his 50 points. It's gonna be tough getting him because his 3 pitches. FCU probably has it better than us. Derek Delmas is another one. I'm just doing a soft sell. Honestly, I probably should have went hard sell here. I'm just saying because I don't have the best in pro potential. Proximity to home's an A+. and his playing style is a B plus. I guess I was just thinking, oh wait, I don't have good grades in all three things that he wants, so let's do a soft sell. No, go hard sell. It doesn't matter what you your grades are in them. You want to do a hard sell once you find out all three. Soft sell if you want to try to sway someone, like if you're trying to sway him, yeah, go ahead, but at that point you're probably not soft selling. Thomas Laurie is someone else we're looking ahead to get, and this is another one that I have a soft sell on. And again, it's a new game. I'm learning. I know better now. Steven Shamar, a 3-star D tackle. We're doing a hard sell on him, and we almost got him locked up. Here's his skills. There's no, there were his skills. Go ahead and pause it if you want. And Barry Brightwell is a quarterback we're looking at. He already had his visit. He had his visit against the Army game. Yeah, week 6. Yeah, and then we just completely embarrassed ourselves. He's just another quarterback prospect that we had, and honestly, just gonna give him the hard sell. I think we're giving him the hard sell here so we can finish it off. Oh, don't have enough hours. I gotta take off social media. But I do think we do the hard sell here to finish him off. I am not sure. I don't remember how we do this. We're gonna do a hard sell. We're gonna give him. That's what I was saying. Like, this is at the point where I think it's a hard sell. Give him what he wants. Hometime hero. Those are your 3 pitches. That's what we're gonna go for. James Orlando is a receiver prospect that we're second for, looking like he's leaning towards Texas State. Haven't scheduled his visit yet, because it looks like he's just going to go to Texas State. We're going to try to schedule his visit. We're going to schedule it, I think we're going to schedule it against UTSA. Or we're going to do it by week. Honestly, it's just who do you want to put it up against? And of course, we're just going to look at his best pitchers. It's going to be proximity to home or program tradition. It's one of those. They're both B+. So we have his visit schedule, and you guys can see the players that we did lose. Jose Francis is a right end, who I feel like there's still a little work here to do. I'm not doing much on him. Colin Blue is a center we're looking at. Paul Sayer is an athlete. Looks like we're locking him down too. Wisnowski, looks like we're locking him soon. Like, we do have players who are high on our list and who are looking to come to us, Tulsa. It's just the players that I want, like Brady LaFell. It looks like he's going to SMU. It really doesn't. Here's like the top classes. That's a quick view of the top class. I didn't mean to go there. Click on that. But SMU is gaining on him. And I know that he's going to be committing soon. I feel like he's a really good player. And I feel like we're just missing out on him. But we can get these 2 4-stars, Bassey and Whitaker. I would honestly call that a win. Like, Bassey is a lock, I feel. Whitaker, it's close. And I do want Derek Delmas as well. Like, I know I should have changed that. Like, now knowing, I know I should change it to a hard sell. So that's week 1. We're gonna go ahead and skip after that we lost to Army. And Christian Whitaker, 4-star left tackle, commits to Tulsa. That's our first recruit right there. That is our first commitment of the dynasty. Our first commitment is a 4-star player. And you saw that. You saw that, right? We lost out on Brady LaFell as he committed to SMU, and Delmas committed to OSU. So Whitaker is a really good pass blocker, really good run blocker. I don't know if he's going to play, struggles in run blocking, just a really good pass blocker. Left tackle, don't know if he's going to play year one. He might be redshirted year one. We'll see. But this is a guy he's ready to play now. He really is ready to play now. But there we go. There, Brady LaFell, lost him. Derek Delmas, lost him. And you guys can see we also lost Laurie to OSU. There's just a lot of players that we're losing out on, and I think we're going to lose out on James Orlando. Again, these are just, but a lot of these players, and all of these other players are just basic players who I just know, because I know we're like, what, a 2.5 stars team, maybe a 3-star team. I know that the players that we are going to be recruiting are just not that high. Jose Francis, this is a loss. I should give up on him. But I'm going to the prospect list to add more players. Like, there is a specific position I'm looking at. Like, these are everyone that's been recommended to me. Like, let's look at quarterback just in case. Like, is there any quarterbacks that are, far from, maybe far from committing? Like, there's Tyler Castro, a JUCO transfer, Dwayne Otto. And honestly, I'm not seeing a lot of quarterback options here. Barry Brightwell is looking into us already. And he's honestly almost committed to us. Now we're looking at the top options, like players who wouldn't necessarily consider us, but also players that maybe don't have that much, but some of them are already committed. Halfback, we're looking at that. So just a quick look at halfback. The best one that was interested in us, he's coming to us. Tevin Yeast, running back out of Lakeland, has no offers as well, but it looks like UCF is pretty close into getting him. He wants to go to UCF, so I guess if UCF offered him a scholarship, I think he's going to be like an instant commit. You got a power back out of California, Kevin Chick. But I really want to look at the corners. We struggle in the cornerback position. And we have like, what is it, 4 seniors at corner? Is that what it was? I'm not sure. So we see this 3-star corner has us 5th. Looks like he's close to committing to Oklahoma State. However, they haven't offered him. So we're going to add him to the board. See if we can sneak in and grab in a 3-star corner to come and help us out. We also add in Aris Magan. I think we're going to add Bo McMahon here. No, we're not. We're going to add in Maurice Yebo. Well, no, we're looking into both of them. I think we had them both. I'm not going to lie. Like, there is a point where I just added corners just to see, hey, what do we have here? And Tyler Dove, I think we add him, and that's the last corner I add, yes. So now we're gonna go, scout some of them, give some of them scholarships. I think we give them all scholarships, not gonna lie. So Keelan Cole is definitely top corner here that we would want to go after. Scout him a little bit. And don't think those are some skills for a 3-star. Man coverage is not the best. They're not even showing us his zone. Speed is okay. But we're going to offer him a scholarship anyway because we're going to take whatever we can get. Aries Magin. And again, like, some of these players are just, some of them are just not worth it. Like, the coverage skill that they're showing us isn't there. 64 man, 61 zone. Like, that's, some of these players are going to be redshirted if they come to us. You're going to be redshirted. You're going to get a year development. Wisniewski, I think he already has a scholarship and everything's a visit scheduled. Wisniewski, I think he's close to signing, I think. Are you close to signing Wisniewski? Probably not. But we're going to go ahead and schedule his visit. Proximity to home. So, Wisniewski, he'll come to us when it's time. And I think we're changing this to a hard sell. Is this a hard sell? No, it's a soft sell. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. So, we set that, and now we're going to look at the stats at this point. This is the halfway point of season, week 6. So, 1,277 yards, 8 touchdowns, 2 picks for Kirk Francis. 104 out of 158, not bad. 87 carries for Anthony Watkins, 437 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bill Jackson's 23 carries, 179 yards and a touchdown. Camden Benjamin, 10 carries, 91 yards and no touchdowns. 34 carries, 53 yards and 2 touchdowns for Kirk Francis. 6 for 25 and 1 touchdown for Cardell Williams. Honestly, Francis would have more yards than that, but they count sack yards, so it is what it is. I actually like our running back room. I want to get Bill Jackson more involved. I got to get him more involved. Our receiving room, 28 catches, 512 yards for Jeremiah Ballard. Ballard leads the team receiving. Camden Benjamin leads the team in catches and touchdowns with 30 catches, 4 touchdowns, 406 yards. Braylon Presley, 354 yards and 3 touchdowns. Right behind him, Jack Wright, 15 catches, 168 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Hall, 12 for 105 and a touchdown. Bill Jackson, 9 for 62. Anthony Watkins has a touchdown with 58 yards. And Luke McGarry has 31 yards on 2 catches. And Matthew Ogunrin only has 1 catch, but no yards. And everyone else has not been used. Should probably use more receivers. We have a good receiving room. And defense. Leading the team in the defense is the captain of the defense, Gavin Potter, with 66 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks and an interception. Gavin Potter is putting on a hell of a season year for us. Nunu Campbell has 51 tackles and 2 tackles for a loss. And these are our safeties. These are our 2 safeties for the future. CJ Turner, Nunu Campbell. We have to figure out what we're going to do. Dane Hodge, like him a lot, 39 tackles. And Sean O'Keefe, he's a senior. He'll be graduating this year, 37 tackles, 4 for a loss. Zach Marcheselli, senior linebacker, 26 tackles, nothing for a loss. And 2 interceptions, 8 for a loss, sorry. 2 interceptions. Miles Jackson, 10 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks, and an interception. I think he leads the team in tackles for a loss. Owen Otrosky, 7 tackles for loss, leads the team in sacks, I believe. 4 sacks on the year. As you can see, like, we are, honestly, I think we're pretty good on defense. Like, we're not the worst team on defense yet. Owen Otrosky leads the team on sacks. 4 for him, 3 for Miles Jackson. I think he got all 3 of those in one game, to be honest. So, like, we're doing pretty well here. And interceptions, we only have 5 as a team, which could be worse. Want more turnovers for this team, obviously. Kicking, we're not doing too well. I have to get better. Michael Salaba. Honestly, I might just sim some kicks until I get better at it. And because I'm hurting his development at the kicking. Next game, we play Temple. So let's look at there. Evan Simon, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1,400 yards, almost 1,500 yards. Evan Simon will be their starter at quarterback. Quarterback number 12 will be Evan Simon. At running back, they have Joquez Smith, number 24, 88 carries for 276 yards, 5 touchdowns. And I feel like he should be getting more carries or having more stats. Receiving, Zay Baines leads the team in receiving with 32 catches for 111 yards. And then you have Wright with 22 for 301. Clark, like they spread the ball around pretty well. And Joquez Smith, he can catch the ball too, so that's where his other production is going. Interesting. He's splitting his time as a receiver and a running back pretty much in half. Defense-wise, it looks like Eric Stewart, the middle linebacker, is going to be our biggest problem here. Who leads the team in tackle for loss? Trey Thomas, the left end. Does he also lead the team in sacks? He probably does. 2.5 sacks here and 2.5 sacks with Santiago. Oh, they have a few people with 2.5 sacks. They have Gene with 2.5 sacks as well. Latrell Gene. Okay. This might be a good team. So next game, we will play Temple at the Link, and it is a night game. We are 3-3. They're 4-2. It is going to be a tough game against Temple. However, I think our boys are ready for it. So you know what? Leave a like for this episode. Subscribe for more Tulsa Dynasty.